So here we are at station A, and we have marked the, and I have marked a point A over the sheet. Okay, so now I am locating different points that I am saying from station A, and our technical staff is over there near the pole, and I have to locate the location of the pole, suppose on the sheet. So we can locate it by using the radiation method because it is very near to our plane table. So suppose that 5 please place the tape. We have to measure the
7 meter.
distance. It is 7 meter, but 7 meter cannot be plotted over the sheet, so we have to choose some scale. Okay, and for the plane table, the scale should be chosen such that all the area should be covered onto our sheet. Suppose seeing that area, we have come to the conclusion that choosing a scale of 1:400 is sufficient for drawing this map. And 1:400 means that 400 centimeter on the ground surface is equal to the 1 centimeter over the sheet. Suppose the distance is 7 meter, or you say that 700 centimeter. So on the sheet, 700 divided by 400, we can calculate it. So 700 by 400, which is equal to 1.75 centimeter, we have to take it over this. But before that, we have to sight the pole, and for sighting the pole, we just put our scale of the LED onto our instrumental station, and we sight the pole by using the I vane and object vane. Okay, so okay, now these 3 points, the I vane, the object vane, and the pole, is in the straight line and passing through the station A. Not 3 points, I can say that the 4 points, because we have placed our LED at station A. So just mark this, and by using a scale 1.75 centimeter. Okay, so this line, this point, it is point P1. You can say this point P1, showing the pole. So here we, in radiation, we do the measuring the distance and marking the point simultaneously. Okay, if we have to take the location of distant point, we cannot measure the distance, or there is a valley or a river in between, or the points are inaccessible. We have to use the intersection method. Now suppose we have to mark the location of a point on the ground that is very far from here. Suppose our lab technician staff is standing there with the ranging rod, and we have to mark that point, but the point is at very far position from the instrumentation station. So it is not possible for taking the distance, for measuring the distance from here to there. So we can mark those points by using the another method, which is the intersection method. And for intersection method, we have to sight that object, sight that ranging rod by using the LED. Suppose here I am just trying the ranging rod. Okay, it is now in a straight line. So this I vane, object vane, the station A, and the ranging rod are in same straight line. So just we have to mark a line of approximate length. Okay, and we have to do the same procedure from the next station by signing the same point, and the intersection of these lines, the line from this station A and the line of the same object from station B, will give us the location or position of that point onto the sheet. So we have marked the line of the free onto our sheet. Now we have to shift our station, and from that station we have to sight the same location in intersection method, so that we have to locate the next station B onto our sheet, and that station may be located after measuring the distance as well as citing the station B from station A, so that the direction and the distance is accurately measured. So for this, we are measuring the distance of the station B, and the length of the tape is 30 meter, and the station B, which is at far flag, ranging rod having the pink flag, is at far distance, and the distance between station A and station B is more than 30 meters. So we have to use our tape twice, because the length of the tape is lesser than the distance between the station A and station B. So for this, we have to use an intermediate point, and for locating the intermediate point, we are using another ranging rod, and our technical staff is holding there the ranging rod, so that the measuring distance should be straight. So for this, we have just sight the ranging rods, okay, by using the LED, so that the ranging rod, now the ranging rod is a little bit away from the straight line. So this is the direction. So for I have to direct him that you have to shift the ranging rod toward right. So I will use this sign. I cannot speak to him that you have to shift the ranging rod toward right. I just say that I just use this sign. Okay, yes. So right, okay. So just see the location. Now this eye way, object way, and the two ranging rods are in same line. So after sighting these things, we just draw the line over here, okay, of any length. Now we have to measure the length between the stations, and it is 30 meters. We have to measure the remaining length by using the tape, and after that we will have the total distance between the station A and station B. So the remaining distance is being measured over here, and we have first distance 30 meter, and here it is 13.4. It is 13.4. So 30 plus 13.4, it is around 43.4 meter. The distance between station A and station B. Okay.